Halloween, that deliciously macabre holiday where masks conceal truths and revelry blurs the edges of propriety, has long served as a playground for celebrity mischief and unfiltered expression. In 2025, amid the fog machines and faux cobwebs of Los Angeles's most exclusive bashes, Orlando Bloom found himself at the epicenter of a storm that transcended seasonal spookiness, delving into the raw nerves of post-breakup pettiness. The 48-year-old actor, whose chiseled features and adventurous spirit have made him a heartthrob staple from Lord of the Rings to Pirates of the Caribbean, posed for a snapshot that has since ricocheted across the internet like a digital poltergeist. Flanked by actress Rachel Lynn Matthews, who had ingeniously, or insidiously depending on one's view, transformed herself into a doppelganger of Bloom's ex-fiancée Katy Perry, the image captured a moment of apparent camaraderie that many interpreted as a barbed dispatch from the front lines of romantic fallout. The photograph, which exploded into viral territory within hours, depicted Bloom in skeleton face paint, a ghoulish motif of mortality and mischief, grinning alongside Matthews, whose costume was a meticulous recreation of Perry's infamous April space jaunt aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket. Matthews, 41, bore an uncanny resemblance to the pop sensation, from the jet-black wig cascading in glossy waves to the form-fitting blue catsuit that mirrored the zero-gravity garb Perry donned for her 11-minute suborbital flight. But it was the pose that sealed the jab. Matthews, kneeling to plant a theatrical kiss on the ground, aped Perry's own post-landing ritual with eerie precision. Her caption, "Watch this space," a sly pun laced with cosmic irony. For Perry, whose Blue Origin adventure drew fire for its exorbitant $28 million price tag per seat, environmental footprint, and the crew's histrionic touchdown antics, including Perry's tearful soliloquy to reporters, the recreation landed like a sucker punch, transforming a moment of personal triumph into fodder for ridicule. Bloom and Perry's romance, a whirlwind that spanned nearly a decade, had captivated the public with its fairy tale highs and tabloid lows. From their 2016 red carpet debut at the Golden Globes, where Perry's heart-shaped dress and Bloom's tuxedoed charm sparked instant Orcat mania, to the birth of their daughter Daisy Dove in 2020, the pair embodied a blend of bohemian whimsy and A-list polish. Engaged since 2019, they weathered storms of scrutiny, from Perry's kaleidoscopic career pivots to Bloom's globe-trotting activism for causes like ocean conservation. Yet, fissures formed inexorably, culminating in a July split that insiders attributed to divergent paths, Perry's relentless touring and maternal duties clashing with Bloom's on-location shoots and personal quests. The breakup, announced with a joint statement emphasizing co-parenting harmony, left fans mourning a union that had seemed, against all odds, enduring. Enter Matthews, an American actress whose resume boasts sharp turns in slasher franchises like Happy Death Day and its sequel, where she wielded wit as deftly as a knife. Her Halloween guise wasn't mere coincidence. It was a pointed satire, amplifying the flight's controversies, the carbon emissions equivalent to thousands of transatlantic flights, the optics of billionaire joyrides amid global inequality, and Perry's ground-kissing gratitude that some dismissed as performative. By channeling this spectacle, Matthews didn't just evoke Perry, she exhumed the singer's vulnerabilities, turning a night of harmless dress-up into a referendum on unresolved tensions. Bloom's inclusion in the frame, his arms slung casually around her shoulder, fueled accusations of disrespect, with online detractors decrying it as a low blow to a woman with whom he shares a child. "This is so disrespectful, especially to someone he will have to co-parent with," one Reddit user fumed, their words echoing a chorus of unease. Another labeled it "so tasteless," capturing the sentiment that Halloween's license for levity shouldn't extend to emotional warfare. The backlash unfolded in real time, a digital witch hunt where screenshots proliferated and think pieces dissected the duo's history. Perry, no stranger to public evisceration, from her 2010 to 2012 marriage to Russell Brand, which imploded amid his sobriety struggles and her rising stardom, has rebuilt her empire with resilience. Her latest single, Bandaids, dropped just days prior, its music video a visceral allegory of relational salvage amid catastrophe. In the clip, Perry navigates a gauntlet of mishaps. A shoelace snared in an escalator's maw, a rogue tree log demolishing her windshield, her foot ensnared on train tracks as a locomotive barrels forth. Amid the peril, a fleeting glimpse of a daisy, a nod to daughter Daisy Dove, serves as an emotional anchor, the lyrics probing the futile bandaging of irreparable wounds. Critics hailed it as cathartic, a sonic exorcism of heartbreak scars, though whispers linked its themes directly to Bloom's alleged emotional unavailability. Meanwhile, Bloom's post-split trajectory has veered toward reinvention. Reports surfaced mere months after the separation that the actor, fresh from Carnival Row's fantasy realms, had dipped his toes back into London's dating pool. Spotted at the Rex Room, a Chelsea cocktail den known for its velvet banquettes and craft elixirs, he was seen entwining with a mysterious brunette, conversations flowing like aged whiskey, touches lingering just beyond platonic. Orlando and Katy split really amicably and only want the best for each other, a source confided to tabloids. He has been keeping things low-key but is dating again. He's been on a string of dates in Chelsea and it looks pretty chill, but he's having fun. Right now he's keeping it casual. This pivot aligns with Bloom's post-Legolas evolution. A yogi surfer who scaled Everest Base Camp for charity, authored a memoir on vulnerability and championed men's mental health. At 48, he navigates singledom with the same intensity that propelled him through Troy's battlefields, seeking connections that honor his growth without the weight of past patterns. Perry, conversely, has leaned into reinvention with characteristic flamboyance. July sightings of her dining intimately with former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau at Montreal's Le Violin restaurant ignited a firestorm of speculation. The pair, both freshly decoupled, Trudeau from his 18-year marriage to Sophie Gregoire in 2023, shared lingering gazes over foie gras and Bordeaux, their chemistry crackling like unspoken lyrics. Refusing to confirm or deny, Perry let actions speak. Earlier this month, paparazzi immortalized them aboard her 24-meter yacht, the Caravel, off Santa Barbara's coast. Amid whale-watching excursions, they locked lips and limbs. Trudeau's arm tattoo, a maple leaf inked during his political heyday, betraying his identity to eagle-eyed observers. She pulled up her boat next to a small public whale-watching boat, then they started making out, a witness recounted. I didn't realize who she was with until I saw the tattoo on the guy's arm and I immediately realized it was Justin Trudeau.